Hello, it is Monday, January 8th, and that means two things. I hope you learned something today. Doesn't have to be from me. And it's time for the lighting industry news brief, which is brought to you by Keystone Technologies and their XFit area light with optic swap. Keystone is light made easy. And how do you make light easy in an area light? Well, you put everything in one box. And I mean everything. You've got a mounting option. You've got a photo cell. You've got 3 lenses that you can swap without tools. Just flip a couple things, switch out your lenses. You can set that in the field just the way the client likes it, just the way you like it, and get on with your day and put the other 2 in the box. Because everything's in one box. And everything is at KeystoneTech.com. That link is in the description, if you please. Into the news, the US DOE wants you to define net zero with a new RFI asking experts to create a national level definition of net zero emissions in buildings so that we don't have everyone run around and private groups and states all deciding it all willy-nilly. Seems like a great plan, considering everyone wants to be net zero in 8 years. There we go. The IES is seeking Illumination Awards noms. Project prize proposals will be due on February 23rd. The EU ban on fluorescent lamps has hit Signify's bottom line. The conventional products segment used to be worth 145 million euros. Chinese factory activity has slowed for the 3rd month in a row. This is based on a survey of factory managers, and this is normally when they'd be crunching to get into New Year, but here we are, 3 months of activity slowdown. That's across all manufacturing. We have the deadline for the Knuckles Fund submissions announced. Grants and awards proposals are due today. That's today, end of the day. I guess they didn't announce it. That would be rude. I'm just telling you now, because I'm rude. United Electric Supply will be merging with Kowalski Car. They're an employee-owned group, and they're adding a distro in Rochester, New York. Stones River Electric has bought Ampro. This is a Tennessee contractor moving into Florida. Trendforce is predicting a 5% dip in lighting revenues across all companies, but the top 10 will recover fastest. They'll see a better Q2 than Q1. Avangrid and P&M Resources will not merge. This was a utility merger that had been planned by Avangrid, and now they are planning to not do that. Orion has gotten their official NASDAQ warning. They have been 6 months at under $1 per share. They have another 6 months to be worth more than $1 for 10 days in a row. On Friday, Orion was valued at 98 cents. The lowest point they'd ever been in the past 6 months was 86 cents. We'll see if they can recover. Maersk will not be running ships through the Red Sea. I know they just announced it, but 2 days later, the U.S. Navy had to sink 3 Houthi ships in the region, and the Suez Canal isn't looking too great either. So, boats going around the horn again. Surya Roshni Lighting and Consumer Durable Business is now debt-free. This Indian company is now in the black. And Hinckley Lightning has partnered with a Scottsdale, Arizona animal rescue with 10% of sales on Fridays for 2 months going to the Foothills Animal Rescue. In legal briefs, Dialite and versus Sanmina is going forward. The fraudulent inducement claim will be heading to court. In rep agency updates, Enerlights has teamed with Hosley LP and for Texas. Maxlight has partnered with Lester Sales in 8 states. Nycor has picked reps in the Southeast US, and Kinaxia will be repping Ansel in the UK. In events and webinars, Lightapalooza has posted their show floor. You can plan your trip, your walking route for the show on February 26th. The deadline for speakers at the IES Street and Area Lighting Conference is approaching. You have until the 10th to get presentations and posters in. IES Ottawa is offering a lighting fundamentals course February 1st through March 31st. And we have a webinar on the 18th from the IES talking about ANSI standards updates. In IoT news, federal funds will be going to microchip technology. The company is named Microchip Technology. They make chips for smart homes, among other things, and they're going to spend $162 million improving plants in Gresham, Oregon, and Colorado Springs, Colorado. BlackBerry will not be Spinning off their IoT and security business, the board of directors has backed away from a new IPO. Kasambi is seeking nominations for products and projects. This is the 4th year of their branded awards. Ledvance is going wireless without Wi-Fi with a new TapSync line. They're debuting at CES. And Samsung SmartThings is expanding to the Internet of Cars, with Hyundai and Kia joining the platform. In R&D, IMEC has stacked perovskite crystals. The PE-LED stack tech is 1,000 times brighter than commercial OLEDs. They're aiming to commercialize that in displays first. IR lighting has enabled faster outdoor photography, which allows for new recording tech to track insects, because it's very hard to take pictures of bumblebees. We also have a new white paper discussing high CRI and high efficacy. This is a new resource for multiple types of LEDs, measured not just against CRI, but TM30. Darkness-related news, we have a map of sleep latency in fruit flies and what that could mean for the future and things that aren't fruit flies. Tarup, Denmark is celebrating their Dark Sky Festival soon. Davis, California is beginning to add uplights to trees, and people don't like it. We have the role of dark sky projects in bird conservation, and Bisei, Japan, a town literally called Beautiful Sky, is having issues with light pollution, even though they've completed a dark sky project and received recognition from DSI. In horticultural news, we can add far red lighting to boost blueberries, more and bigger shoots when you add specific lighting. Nanjing Agricultural University has mapped the circadian gene of tea, which will provide a new baseline data for further lighting studies. The Bandai Namco Group has joined a plasma agriculture project. Bandai Namco makes toys and video games and cartoons. They've partnered on a new research and development team to develop a plasma technology that works in atmosphere to grow plants. Because they're a toy and video game company, they've named it after the anime, the beam saber weapons from the anime Mobile Suit Gundam. A beam saber is similar to, but legally distinct from, a lightsaber. For more information about Gundam, you can check out my other podcast, The Recap from Mercury. It's about Gundam. In recommended reading, all these links are on nailed.org. We have 3 effects of directional lighting, building the so-called safe bathroom, relighting the Hyatt-centric Philadelphia hotel, a case study on the Eskasoni First Nation retrofit. We have night walks in Barcelona, AI in vertical farming, a PR war in vehicular LiDAR is brewing. We have the new value of outdoor LED. Bad tech is why people hate going to the office. A call for consistency in packaging rules. Creating decorative lights that don't flicker. And a recap of Q4 acquisitions. In local news, San Diego County's only illuminated golf course will not be illuminated indefinitely for repairs. St. Paul, Minnesota is retrofitting city-owned buildings, as is Philadelphia. The USDA has opened up rural energy grant programs in Oklahoma. We have a one-time rebate for homeowners in Saskatchewan. We have new rebates in Iowa. Davis, California is debating what they're going to do with street and decorative lighting in the future. We have a complete streets grant for Antrim, New Hampshire. 10K grant program for Episcopal churches in the U.S. That's being run by the church authorities, not any particular government. Albuquerque, New Mexico has completed their lighting projects. ST Electric has opened a new branch in Kissimmee, Florida. Arizona Irrigation and Repair is adding landscape lighting services to their business. In international news, solar LED street lighting is going up in Ayodhya, India. Ecuador is debating a new energy policy. Israel is retrofitting the lighting and other facilities in their bomb shelter network. Bulgaria is funding new municipal lighting projects. Russia is prepared to use refrigerator light bulbs as a military asset. This is from a German newspaper. Something got lost in the translation there. And the EIB has given 3 million euros for efficiency upgrades to the Ukraine. Just Ukraine. It's not the Ukraine. That's rude of me. In People News, Jeremy Rothbard has been promoted at Rexel. Barron has named Jeff Musilek as their business development manager. The NLB has announced their new board. Chris DeLisa has been named president of furniture and lighting at Lineage Collections. Stephanie Rodriguez has been hired as an EVP at Centauri Martin. Anna Moody has joined the Lighting Agora, and SDA has named new directors. And things you can make, or build, or otherwise mess around with, we have fixing a faulty smart plug, building an animated fireplace, a cool air hockey table, an electroluminescent surfboard, DIY tube lights that look a little bit like lightsabers, and a sound-reactive lightsaber that looks a little bit like a lightsaber. Anyway, I've been Scott Walker. Thank you for listening. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your music. Enjoy a Keystone Technology product. See ya.
The wind has changed. The sun is gone.